Okay, welcome to our 2011-12 Upper Deck Series 1 box break. Tyler's on the shelf for this one, Jerry's doing the calling, and my son Austin is doing the video. And just a feature of our site, teeks643boxbreaks.com. The site's doing quite well, and we have some great people doing breaks on it. So keep up the work on that. Okay, we're just going to take a look at our winners for this break. For the November 10th, 2011, Sean 1989 won 5 teams, Ocean 7 won 8 teams, and Bruins 37 won 3 teams. They're all eligible for the 3-team bonus at the end of the third break. Also, Subterfuge won a team from our box break in this last Sunday, and so he won the Toronto Maple Leafs. First thing we're going to do is see who gets a refund on their team. So we got a 30-sided die, so if your number comes up, the numbers are along the side here. So if your number comes up, you win a free team. So let's see who wins our free team. Number 26, so Ocean 7, Fitting, he won 8 teams, so we're going to refund him the Tampa Bay Lightning, whatever he paid for that. Okay, we're going to look at our serial number. I just got these yesterday, so I wasn't able to post these serial numbers on the website. And you can see it ends in 68. And the other 2 boxes are sitting here. We're going to break those up tomorrow and the next day. So I don't have a fancy X-Acto knife like Ty has. So we just got the scissor. So should be some pretty good cards in here. I hope there's a new thing that they're doing this year with the canvas cards, so that'll look really nice. Let's break this puppy open here. There we go. Okay, so we have all the packs. There are 24 packs with 8 cards per pack, so there's about 200 cards. So let's start. You know, I'm going to try to do what Ty does, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's see what we got. Very excited about this set. It's fun opening, being the first one to open up. So we got Luke Shen of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Brandon Dubinsky, Jimmy Howard. Wow, that's an odd card. Henrik Lundqvist. First Young Guns card from the Dallas Stars, Thomas Vincoeur. Victor Hedman, Mark Stahl, and Steven Stamkos, one of the top players in the league. Tried to get him in my hockey pool this year, didn't quite work out. So a little disappointed in that. Our hockey pool has a hits category, and Stamkos does quite well at that hits. Okay. We're going to cut Ovechkin's head off and use the scissor. Got to go to the Jets game yesterday with my daughter. They played against Florida. Man, we played terrible. In the second period, we didn't play very good. Okay, we got Shea Weber. That's a nice card. Tobias Enstrom, broken collarbone, thanks to Skilly. James Reimer, nice card. Wow, that skates awfully close to his head here. We got Lubomir Wisnowski. Oh, another Young Guns. This is a Montreal Canadian, Brendan Nash. That's a nice card. Braden Coburn, Nikolai Kulemin, and Nick Schultz from the Wild. I actually like Ovechkin, so I'm not sure if he's going to like me cutting his head off every time I open up a pack. Kari Lettinen, Steve Downey, Shane Doan, Patrick Hornqvist, Hockey Heroes, Andy Bathgate. Look at that, 1950s. That's a nice card. And that is not numbered. Cool. Derek Roy, Paul Stastny, and Henrik Zetterberg. Pack number 4. We got Josh Bailey from the Islanders, Joe Scuderi from the Kings. Oh man, these are actually hard to read because there's glare. Lori Korpikoski from the Coyotes, David Baquez from the St. Louis Blues, Sam Gagner from the Oilers, Marian Hossa from the Blackhawks, Nathan Horton from the Bruins, and Joni Pitkinen from the Carolina Hurricanes. Sergei Kostitsyn from the Panthers, Jack Johnson from the Kings, Max Pacioretty. Got him in my hockey pool this year and thought maybe Chara would leave him alone. Montreal Canadiens. Okay, this is a canvas card. It's Kyle Poso. So, I mean, you can, let's see if we can get this thing to be clear. There's definitely a canvas feel to it and kind of a unique card. There's one in 2 boxes. There's a Young Guns canvas card. So I'm hoping to pull a nice one of those. That would be very cool. Jonathan Taves, Blackhawks. Verbata, Coyotes. St. Louis from the Lightning. And Mark Giordano from the Flames. So we got our first canvas card. It's kind of a nice card. Ocean 7 gets that one. Picking the Islanders. Okay, Drew Doughty from the Los Angeles Kings. That's a nice, unique looking card. Steve Ott. Andreas Nautel from the Flyers. Never heard of him. Here's another canvas card. Matt Duchene. Wow, nice card. That is a very nice looking card. There's a set of 100 of these canvas cards. So we just saw 2 of them. And who's got Rider 55 is getting this Matt Duchene card. So that's a nice card. Matt Stajan from the Flames. Fisher from the Predators. Duncan Keith from the Blackhawks. And Daniel Sedin from the Canucks. I'm just going to move these cards out of here because there's already a big pile of them. Okay, I'm not quite even half done, I don't think. All right. David Jones from the Avalanche. Another Avalanche card. Eric Johnson. Martin Brodeur from the Devils. Must be on one of his last seasons. Ribeiro from the Stars. Stars are doing really well this year. Okay, we have a Young Guns, Adam Henrique from the New Jersey Devils. It's a very nice card. Congratulations. Ryan Suter from Nashville. Sutter or Suter? Must be Sutter. Gonchar from the Sens. And Chris Stewart from the Blues. Ekman Larson from the Coyotes. Pavelski from the Sharks. Matt Cullen from the Wild. Daniel Alfredson from the Senators. Okay, this is an outdoor game. That's a nice card. Mika Kiprasov from the Flames. You know, it's just a base card, but it looks really cool. It's good. Ryan Callahan from the Rangers. And then we have a checklist. The second checklist, I believe. So if you want to take a look at who all your teams players are. So you can freeze that and take a look. And the Minnesota looks like their third jersey, Latin dress. from the Wild. Bullmeister from the Flames. Joe Thornton from the Sharks. Shattenkirk. Everybody's trying to get that card last year when he was a rookie with the Colorado Avalanche. Got traded to the Blues. Bobby Butler from the Sens. Cam Fowler from the Ducks. Jakob Markstrom from the Panthers, didn't play yesterday. Ryan Kessler from the Canucks. And Corey Perry from the Ducks. Luongo from the Canucks. Really, we should have a pool going to see when Luongo, if he's going to get traded this year. Maybe Ty, if you want to bet with me, I think he's going to stay. So if you want to take the bet that he's going to get traded. Dwayne Rollison from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Carey Price, 3 goalies in a row. Let's see if we can have a full goalie pack. Carey Price from Montreal. No. Abdelkader from the Red Wings. John Carlson from the Capitals. 4 goalies. Jonas Hiller from the Ducks. Zuccarello from the Rangers. And Dustin Penner from the Kings. Dustin Penner lives, he grew up like 45 minutes from our place. Winkler, Manitoba, that's where he's from. Alexander Steen from the Blues. Cal Clutterbuck from the Wild. Led the league in hits last year. Something like, 350. Tuomo Ruutu from Carolina. Dustin Byfuglien, getting a bit of a rough ride in Winnipeg these days for his unorthodox defensive style play, which I think he's doing great. But yeah, he's made a few mistakes, but I think he's doing very good. Okay, we got another Young Guns. Anaheim Ducks, Devontae Smith, Pelly. So, nice card. And Logan Couture from the Sharks. James Neal from the Penguins. And Jamie McBain from the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, I think we're about half done. Maybe a little bit more. Hopefully we get a canvas rookie card. That would be nice. Or a Nugent Hopkins card would be good too. Tyler Myers from the Sabres. These are actually nice looking cards. Volchenkov from the Devils. Derek Stepan, from the Rangers. Okay, we have a Ultimate Team Steven Stamkos card. David Perron from the Blues. Cam Ward from Carolina. Marc-Andre Fleury for the Penguins. And Parenteau from the Islanders. Okay, did you see that Byfuglien card if it had... I think that I should look again. I'm interested in that Byfuglien card if it had the Atlanta, but then think they...
It was Atlanta.
I should have looked at the back to see what the logo was. Jordan Staal from the Penguins. Corey Crawford from the Blackhawks. Claude Giroux, the new one for the Philadelphia Flyers. Brad Marchand for the Bruins. Great player. Had an awesome playoffs last year. Patrice Cormier for the Winnipeg Jets. So they're wearing their Thrashers jersey. So let's just take a look at the back. And yeah, they've got the Winnipeg Jets logo on the back. And he didn't play much last year. He's actually in St. John's in their minor league team right now. But they have a card of him here. So should be one of their top players. Jason Pominville for the Sabres. Halak for the Blues. And Cronwall for the Devils. Or sorry, the Red Wings. Oh, I got an Ovechkin card in the back. Blake Wheeler hasn't scored a goal this year, but we're looking for good things from him. I like him. He's a good player when he works hard. So that's Blake Wheeler for the Winnipeg Jets. Scott Gomez for the Canadiens. Brian Boyle for the Rangers. Ryan Clough for the Sharks. Clarkson for the Devils. Pekka Rinne for the Predators. Derek Brassard for the Blue Jackets. And Alex Ovechkin. That's hilarious. He's throwing a football. That's a good one. I really like that. That's very off. Oh, that's just typically Ovechkin. That's a nice card. It's interesting. I don't know. Can't really start a new collectors of football with the hockey player cards, but Jeff Skinner for Carolina, big player last year. Chris Kunitz for the Penguins. Okay, we have our first jersey card. Ryan Miller. That's a nice jersey. It doesn't say that it's anything other than... Okay, so we have Ryan Miller with our first jersey card. And we have Chris Letang. Wow. I don't know if he's going to like that card. Well, whatever. I guess those guys don't get to pick what their cards look like. Keith Yandel for the Coyotes. And Ted and B for the Devils. Okay, I think I figured out how to open the packs. Jay Clement for Colorado. Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. What I find really interesting, if you watch this, Colorado's the name given, so their city name, and the Ducks, and some of them it's the Ducks. It's not Anaheim, so it's just interesting how they do that. Must have had different people working on it. Blue Jackets, Chris Russell. We have a nice card, Jason Pominville, Upper Deck Exclusives. It's numbered 24 out of 100, and he's number 29, so that's quite close. It's a nice card. So we're going to put that one aside. Antti Niemi for the Sharks. Patrick Marleau for the Sharks. Al Montoya for the Islanders. And Seidenberg for the Bruins. So Buffalo's got the jersey and the exclusives card. Brent Seabrook for the Blackhawks. Darren Helm for the Red Wings. David Krejci for the Bruins. An all-world team card, Steven Stamkos. Ryan O'Brien. Must be Brian O'Brien for Colorado. Don't know that one. Corey Schneider for the Canucks. Maybe Schneider will be the one traded. Brendan Morrill for the Stars. And Goligoski for the Stars. They're probably going to keep them both. Why wouldn't they? If I was Vancouver, I wouldn't trade one of those guys. One's doing terrible, the other guy can go in. Lucic for the... That's a nice card. Mid-air. Looks like a Bobby Orr play when he scored in 1972, I believe, for the winning goal. Lucic for the Bruins. Dubnyk for the Oilers. Porter for Colorado. Seidenberg, so we got another canvas card. So Dennis Seidenberg gets that canvas card. They actually have a very cool feel to them. That's neat. Taylor Hall, 1 year too late for the rookie, but still we get a Taylor Hall card for the Oilers. It's a nice card. Regan for the Senators. Kostitsyn for the Canadiens. And Franzen for the Red Wings. Magnus Paajarvi for the Oilers. Matt Cook for the Penguins. Umberger for the Blue Jackets. Plays for Florida now. Henrik Sedin for the Canucks. Man, now I can't remember when they did that because they didn't really win the cup, so must have been the conference championship. Kruger, Young Guns for the Blackhawks. Marcus Kruger. Dion Phaneuf for the Maple Leafs. Antoine Vermette for the Blue Jackets. David Booth for the Panthers. So we're getting down to the end. We got 5 packs left. We're supposed to be getting a couple more Young Guns, I think. MacArthur for the Maple Leafs, Dan Boyle for the Sharks, Stefan Weiss for the Panthers, Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers, Young Guns card. Okay, that's Jan Solvay for the Vancouver Canucks, and Zidlicki for the Wild, Spezza, one of my favorite players, for the Senators, and David Boland for the Blackhawks. Pierre-Marc Bouchard for the Wild, Rene Bourque for the Flames, Dadonov for the Panthers, Daniel Briere for the Flyers, another Hockey Heroes, Gordie Howe, nice card. Okay, that'll go to the Detroit Red Wings. It's nice. John Tavares for the Islanders, Okposo for the Islanders, and Chera for the Bruins. Couple of cards packs left. There's a lot of cards to open, but that's what we advertised. Santorelli for the Panthers, Alexander Edler for the Canucks. Here's a Chris Pronger card, jersey card. PK Subban for the Canadiens. Evander Kane, one of my favorite players, Winnipeg Jets cards, got the logo on the back. And Mike Green for the Capitals. Okay, another checklist. That's the first checklist. And who do these go to? I guess we're gonna have to. We'll roll those out, those checklists. Babchuk for the Flames. Sajak for the Devils. An all-world team. So that one we're going to have to... Oh, that's the Minnesota Wild. Mikko Koivu. Spacek for the Canadiens. Pronger for the Flyers. Strawman for the Jackets. And Andrzej Pavelec for the Winnipeg Jets. One pack left. Iginla for the Flames. We got Neuwirth for the Capitals, Sharp for the Blackhawks, Henrik Lundqvist canvas card, nice card. That's a nice looking card. I guess I took the camera or the picture with the cam and the net cam. It's cool. Looks nice. Carlson for the Senators, Miller for the Sabres, Ryan O'Reilly for Colorado, and the last one is Jonathan Quick for the Kings. So we're going to do one roll of the dice. I think that's the only one that didn't have a team attached. If that's wrong, I will roll that one in tomorrow's break if I missed something. But we have two checklists we're going to roll, and we're going to give both checklists to whoever number we roll on. So let's see who we get. Number 30. So the Winnipeg Jets. So Bruins 37. You're going to be getting both those checklists. Thanks a lot. Our next break is ending tonight, and well, actually, this is in the morning, so it's ending tonight, and yeah, thanks a lot for bidding, and we will see you guys. We're going to video our other one tonight, and hopefully have it up by 1 in the morning or something like that. So thanks a lot, and have a good day.